Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm really excited today because I've got another Rene Of Paris Evanna wig for you. I'm so excited about this wig, and I'm excited about this wig because I didn't buy this wig. My boyfriend gifted this to me. So he saw that I was looking at this on eBay and he bid on it on eBay and he managed to buy it on eBay. So this was a little gift from him. And I've got Evanna wig already in quite a few colours. You can go and check out all the review videos on her. And, you know, when I get a wig, I like to give it its own video because the colours deserve their own videos. So I'm really excited to bring you Evanna wig today in a gorgeous colour that I love, Mochaccino. And it's the Mochaccino LR, which means it's a long-rooted one. And I quite like the long-rooted wigs. I love the melted marshmallow. It's got kind of the longer root and then it goes into the blonde. Plumberry jams like that as well, and you've got this gorgeous mochaccino. So let's have a look at it together. I'm really excited now. I have sewn wig clips into this wig and I've tried it on one time at night and it did look a little bit dark on me, and I thought, oh, am I going to like this wig? So really this is like a fresh review, a fresh look at this wig together to see what we think. And other than that, you know, it's a great wig. I love Evanna. They do two Evannas. They do the Rene Of Paris one and the Amour one. The Amour one has got a full mono top, so you can part it wherever you want, and it's flatter to the head. The Rene Of Paris one, it's got a left mono part, so, you know, it's got that scalp effect in one area of the where it is on the head, and the rest is just normal. So I'll show you what I mean. So it comes in a box like this one. I haven't yet transferred it into my, I always carry them now in plastic bags, you know, and it's easy as well, you know, when I go on holiday, like a zipped plastic freezer bag, gallon bags, I'm using them right now. But this is in the box because, you know, it's a brand new gift for me and I'm like, wow. So I'm really grateful to my boyfriend for buying this for me. So if I have a look first of all with you at the cap, you can see you've got the left mono part there. Now, this has got a lace front, and when the lace came, again, it felt a bit long. And I remember it's come from eBay. With eBay, sometimes you don't know what you're getting. You know, this was advertised as a brand new wig. And I have found that on some of the Rene Of Paris wigs anyway, you know, like my Lennox wigs, I've had to trim the lace a little bit, even on some of my Riley wigs. So I've trimmed the lace a little bit on this one. I've kind of done it a bit bodgy there. I've made a bit of a bodge job, but it's fine. You know, just to make it to suit me more. So it's not shiny on the head. But, you know, I quite like the lace fronts anyway on the Rene Of Paris wigs. They feel very nice. You've got lace front, mono part, and then you've got just a little bit of mono, not much at all. You know, a little bit of height there, just to give it a little bit of oomph. Remember, on the Amour one, you haven't got that. It's a full mono top. So if you like a little bit of volume, you're probably going to prefer it in the Rene Of Paris. If you like it flatter, you're probably going to prefer it from the Amour range. Both by Rene Of Paris though. And this has also got lots of breathable wefting at the back, and it's got bra strap style adjusters to make the wig tighter or looser to suit your own head. And I've just sewn in two wig clips. You can see where one there, just below the lace there. So let's have a look at the colour. So before I do anything, I'm just going to give her a little shake out there. So look at this colour. I really love Mochaccino. It's like this kind of dark blonde, or you could say it's a very light brown. It's really pretty. And you can see it's got the longer root. Now, some people don't like this longer root. It does look quite dark, you know, on the face, but then it goes into these gorgeous ends. So I think it's really different, pretty, natural, but, you know, something a bit different as well. And let's put her on. So I'm just going to prep my hair for this wig. I've just been kind of wearing it up this morning like that, but I'm getting ready for my day now, and I want to wear this wig today. So all I'm doing with my hair, because it's a shorter wig as well, and it's not quite long enough yet to go back into a full ponytail, I'm using a band to get rid of the bulk at the top, and then another band to put into a lower ponytail to anchor the wig. I'm actually going to flip it round this time because it's getting longer now. And you can see this is how I wear my hair underneath my wigs. And this helps to anchor the wig. I don't wear a wig cap or a wig grip. You know, I use these wig clips to secure my wig. I just prefer it that way. So when you're putting a wig on, get your thumbs at the back where the label is, put the front of the wig about there and put your head into the wig, like you're putting your head into a bucket. And I'm just tucking in the back of my hair, making sure that's all flat. And then I'm going to grab the 2 ear tabs, align them so they are flat and in alignment. Then you know your wig's on straight. And then you can lift it up to your hairline. So before I do that, if I just move the hair out of the way a little bit, remember I haven't lifted this up yet. Now you can see the lace front. Very natural. You can also see where my head is here, where that's what the monofilament looks like. You can't see it sometimes very well on the camera, but this is how it will look all the way down that part in there. So lift it up to your natural hairline. Make sure it's on in the right place. Sometimes when I'm doing it in camera or on camera, I put it up a little bit too high. So now I've just started making sure I'm doing it properly in the mirror, but that's about right there. So I've got her in the right place. You can also do it with 4 fingers if you want to, like that. It's usually 4 fingers above the brow. Sometimes it's 3, depending on how short your forehead is. I mean, my forehead's quite short, but you know, I tend to not do the 4-finger thing anyway. I just, you know, make sure I'm looking in a mirror or hoping to look in a mirror when I'm putting it on. So before I do anything with it, first of all, you can see what I mean about the longer root. You know, that it gives it quite a dark appearance to about there, really. And then it goes into this gorgeous kind of dark blonde or light brown, however you see it. Now, what I found with this one is, and remember, this is a buy from eBay. And this is another reason why I've kind of come to the decision to stop buying wigs from eBay. I mean, I've been very lucky, you know, my boyfriend bought me this one. He's also bought me another wig that I'm going to be sharing with you guys around Halloween. But, you know, I've kind of decided to not buy as many wigs from eBay. And, you know, because I am spending, I buy all these wigs myself. You know, I've got wig addiction, as you know. Instead of buying shoes, clothes, other things, I buy wigs. So, you know, I wanted to kind of curb my wig addiction a little bit as well. And, you know, just start buying, if I'm buying again, from wig outlets. So it's just easier than, you know, spending a lot of time kind of walking through, I was going to say working through, but walking around eBay, you know, walking through it. The way you'd walk around your social media or look around, it's the same thing. It's like you're in the virtual world and you're walking around. It's like shops, you know, that's the way I see eBay is. It's like you're walking around the shopping centre, you're walking around and having a look at everything, and then you're bidding on things. So it can get a bit addictive as well. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to stop doing that for a while. And it feels a bit better, you know. But obviously my boyfriend saw me looking at this one and he ordered it for me. So thank you, George. And he's got great taste. So you can see while we've been talking, I've just been playing with the style a little bit, just moving it around. And, you know, what I do find with this one is I really do like the colour, but I think the long root, you know, it's a bit dark, you know, it makes me look a little bit washed out, I think, in my opinion, you know, but I do like it and I really do love the colour Mochaccino, you know, it's gorgeous in my sage wig. I think it's the longer root that's perhaps looking like, you know, I need a bit more makeup on probably if I'm wearing this one. But I do like it. So, you know, and I love the Evanna wig anyway. I've got it in many, many colours and it's so easy to wear. And it's just a really pretty style. So let's have a look at the colour first of all. And what I found with this one, I don't know if it's just this one or not, because I have seen other reviewers review this one. It looks the same, but this one to me for some reason feels shorter than all of my other Evannas. I don't know why. But, you know, this one's kind of got a shorter back and it comes longer into the front. I'm sure they all do that probably, but I've never really noticed it before. I think it's because I'm more aware of the longer root on this one, whereas the longer root on some of the other ones, it looks, you know, in my opinion, it just looks a bit better than this one. So you may really like this colour on me, but, you know, for me, it's just, it feels a bit dark on top, but it's not going to stop me from wearing the wig. I just need to manipulate it a little bit into style so it's not all around my face. You know, like when it's all around the face, I mean, that looks too much. I mean, I wouldn't wear it like that anyway. But, you know, as you can see, because it's clipped in, I can play with the hair. I'm just using my fingers to kind of move it out of the way a little bit. And also to use the heat on my hands to bring a little bit of curl in, because, you know, I like Evanna curly. And you can brush this out and wear it completely straight, you know, but I quite like it with a little bit of curl. So however you decide to wear this, I might probably, because it's a lace front as well, maybe pin this back a little bit, you know, get rid of some of this, you know, this hair. But again, even when you do that, you know, you've got that darkness on top. So I just have a play with the style a little bit and see what I can do. If I get my comb, I can even manipulate it with a bit of back combing. I mean, I wouldn't normally back comb a wig, but sometimes, you know, I like it like that. I mean, I do really like this colour. I love Mochaccino, as I said. So it'd be a shame, especially with it being a gift from George, to not wear this wig. But I do like it. I don't want you to think I don't like it. It's just, you know, the darkness of the wig, you know, it just takes a little bit of getting used to. I mean, now I'm wearing it and I'm getting used to the colour. It's looking much better and better. But, you know, this is kind of like better whenever I wear a Evanna wig. That's how it feels to me. So let me show you from the side. So you can see the gorgeous Mochaccino colour. Really is a pretty colour. This colour Mochaccino reminds me a little bit of the English toffee colour from Godiva Secret Wigs. You know, just something a little bit different. Really nice it is, the colour. I really do like it. I mean, with this one, maybe it would have been nicer if it wasn't a long root. You know, maybe if it was just a standard root on this one. But I mean, from the side and the back, it looks superb. It really does. You know, it's just when you're looking face on. I mean, when I'm looking in the mirror, I mean, it's not too bad when I'm looking in the mirror. It's just, I feel it's getting used to it. You know, when I'm looking in the mirror, when I'm looking in camera, it looks exactly the same. Apart from, I can really see the scalp effect. And I know that sometimes on the camera, you can't see that. I don't know why, because the colour is really true to what it is when I'm looking in the mirror. It's just you can't really tell sometimes. I mean, you can see it a little bit. Oh, you can a little bit here this time. But you really can see the scalp effect. And obviously, because I don't wear a wig grip or a wig cap, you know, it's very clear on me as well. But now I'm kind of sitting with the style and the colour. I'm getting more and more used to it. So I'm liking it a lot more than I did when I initially first put it on. And when I first put it on myself, you know, when I first got this wig, and I tried it on at night, you know, because it was all so dark room, it's felt darker on me. So as I said, you know, it's just getting used to it. But I really do love the Evanna wig anyway. I love the style. You know, I love the beachy wave of it. You know, it's just such a natural looking wig. You know, it's like you've just got up in the morning and, you know, run your hands through your hair, you run your fingers through your hair, and you've just gone out the door. And that's how she's supposed to be worn. I mean, obviously you can style this, you can do all kinds of things with her. But, you know, she's just a very nice, easy wig to wear. You don't really have to do anything to it. So, I mean, you know, as I said, you could easily clip this back because it's got that lace front. And, you know, again, I'd just make sure before I went anywhere that I was making sure that my lace front was in the right place. Because, again, when you're manipulating the hair, moving it around, it can move around even when you've got wig clips in. So just make sure it's in the right place. But I think I would wear it like this. You know, I quite like it, you know, a bit further forward maybe on this side like that. But I quite like it back with this one, you know, on this side. So I'd perhaps get a little bit of my hairspray, you know, my wig hairspray. And I use Belle Madame hairspray. I've got Belle Madame, Cinovation and Rene Of Paris. I've got all three. I bought the Cinovation and the Belle Madame, and I was gifted from an eBay seller the Rene Of Paris one when I bought a wig from her. She just threw me one of those in. So I kind of wear all of them, but I don't really use them a lot. You know, like what I would do, I'm just seeing if I've got my water spray. I'd be more inclined to put a bit of water on. And what I intend to do as well, I keep meaning to do it and I keep forgetting, to buy myself another little spray bottle like this, because I just picked this up from like a body care shop. And they're only like, I think it was like £1 for a set of 3 of these, but they're all different squirty types. So this is the only one that squirts out like a spritz out of the 3 bottles. So it's the only one I can really use. You know, they sell them in like the travel department. for when you're going on holiday, and just getting another one and just keeping it in my bag as long as I'm sure that, you know, it's on right and it's not going to leak water everywhere, so that I can just grab it out. I mean, look at that straight away. Just a little bit of water on and it's done what I wanted it to do. So I don't even need to put hairspray on this. You know, I will always prefer to use water on my wig than using products if I can get away with it. I mean, I don't really use products. You know, every now and again, as I said, I'll put a little bit of hairspray on. But I much prefer to just spray a little bit of water on. And that's something you can do wherever you are. You know, and if you haven't got a water spray, say if you go into the loo somewhere and maybe your wig's a bit flyaway, you know, I get that because I walk to our local Starbucks a lot. And it's like a 20-minute walk from here. And some days it can be super windy. So before I go to the counter and get my drink, I'll always nip in the toilet and just get a bit of water on my hands and just, you know, move the wig around and move any fibres that may have fell into my face with the wind out of the way, and, you know, just have a little play with the style. But it's really pretty. So I think that the long root does work on this wig. Now I'm kind of getting used to it. You know, I definitely love the colour. I mean, I'm just a big fan of this colour anyway, this Mochaccino, because it's such a pretty colour. And like I said, it reminds me a lot of the English toffee colour in the Godiva Secret Wigs. I've got Julia in that colour, and Scarlet, and I think is that it. I think I've got something else in that colour as well. I wanted Zara wig, but they stopped doing it, or they had a break from doing it. But really pretty, really pretty. So let me know what you think in the comments section. The gorgeous, beautiful Evanna wig from Rene Of Paris in Mochaccino LR. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.